Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 12 matchups on this NHL slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Go ahead, turn on those notification bells. Check out all my other videos too that I post every single day, guys. And yeah, I'll hop in it here. Big slate today. Crushed it yesterday. Starting with the Buffalo Sabres versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina opening up as home favorites at minus 235. Buffalo plus 190 with the over-under at 6. Buffalo coming into this matchup 24, 27, and 5. Carolina 33, 21, and 4. Head-to-head Carolina 6, 3, and 1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Buffalo 7 and 3 in their last 10. They're coming off an Anaheim win. Carolina 1 and 5 in their last 6. They're coming off a 4-0 loss against Montreal. Yeah, bad little stretch from Carolina here. Buffalo, I mean, they've really struggled against Carolina. 4 and 16 against Carolina. 0 and 10 on the road against Carolina. They've been very bad against Carolina. Carolina 4 and 1 at home. This just smells like huge bounce back spot for Carolina here. Been struggling. Buffalo, they cannot beat Carolina, and they cannot win on the road in Carolina here. Huge spot for the Hurricanes. I'll take Carolina at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Calgary Flames versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning opening up as home favorites at minus 210. Calgary plus 175 with the over-under at 6. Calgary coming into this matchup 28, 21, and 8. The Lightning 33, 20, and 4. Head-to-head, Tampa Bay 6 and 4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Calgary on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Washington win. Tampa Bay, they're hot right now. They're on a 6-game winning streak, coming off an Edmonton win. Calgary, 1 and 4 on the road against Tampa Bay, where they have struggled. Tampa Bay 5 and 1 at home, where they're playing good hockey. The overs hit in 8 of their last 12 against Calgary. Yeah, they've had some really good games against Calgary, and I just like Tampa Bay. They're on a huge stretch right now. Playing very good during this win streak. Give me the Lightning at home today. Next matchup, we got the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Detroit Red Wings. Detroit opening up as home favorites at minus 155. Columbus plus 130 with the over-under at 6.5. Columbus coming into this matchup 28, 22, and 8. Detroit 30, 22, and 6. Head-to-head, Detroit 7, 2, and 1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Columbus on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Dallas win. Detroit on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Minnesota win. Columbus 1 and 6 against Detroit, 2 and 6 on the road against Detroit. They've had their struggles against Detroit. Detroit, the overs hit in 4 of their last 5 against Columbus. I'm liking Detroit, man. They've been playing very well. 8 and 2 in their last 10. I mean, they've been playing good hockey. And Columbus been very bad against Detroit. Hasn't really been able to win on the road in Detroit in a long time. So I'll take Detroit at home today. Next matchup, we got the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Edmonton plus 100 with the over-under at 6. Edmonton coming into this matchup 34, 20, and 4. Florida 35, 21, and 3. Head-to-head, Florida 7 and 3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Edmonton on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a Tampa Bay loss. Florida, they're coming off a Nashville win. Edmonton 3 and 7 against Florida, but on the road they're 13 and 5 on the road against Florida. So they've had good success on the road against Florida. Florida 5 and 1 at home. The over has hit in 5 of their last 6 against Edmonton. Yeah, tough one. I mean, Edmonton, bad 4-game stretch they're on. It's looked pretty rough for Edmonton here. Haven't covered in any of those 4 games. Then you got Florida still playing good hockey, coming off a nice Nashville win. Yeah, I just don't love the stretch I'm seeing from Edmonton. They just aren't playing good. I think I got to take the Panthers at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Islanders versus the Boston Bruins. Islanders opening up as slight road favorites at minus 115. The Bruins minus 105 with the over-under at 5.5. Islanders coming into this matchup 25, 25, and 7. The Bruins 27-24-8. Head-to-head Boston 7-2-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Islanders on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a Rangers loss. Boston, they're also on a 4-game losing streak, coming off a Toronto loss. The Islanders just 2-7 against Boston. The overs hit in 8 of their last 8 on the road against Boston. Boston 12-6 at home. Both teams playing very bad right now. And with both teams playing bad, I'm going to take the dog here. Bruins slight dogs at home. I'll take a shot with Bruins money line at home today. Next matchup, we got the San Jose Sharks versus the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal opening up as home favorites at -220. The Sharks +180 with the over-under at 6. Sharks coming into this matchup 15-36-8. Montreal 27-26-5. Head-to-head San Jose 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. San Jose 1-9 in their last 10. Yeah, they're on a 6-game losing streak coming off a Winnipeg loss. Last time they played Montreal, they did lose a close one, 4-3. Montreal on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a 4-0 win against Carolina. San Jose 0-7 on the road. Just can't trust San Jose to really win games on the road here. Don't have too much confidence in them. Gotta take Montreal at home today. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Blues versus the Washington Capitals. Capitals opening up as home favorites at -165. The Blues +140 with the over-under at 5.5. Blues coming into this matchup 27-26-6. The Capitals 38-12-8. Head-to-head St. Louis 7-2-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. St. Louis on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Seattle win. Washington coming off a Calgary loss. St. Louis, they've been good against Washington, 5-2 against Washington. The over has hit in 5 of their last 6 on the road against Washington. Yeah, been very good head-to-head here. The overs hit a lot. I think they're good dogs today. Washington coming off a tough Calgary loss here. I don't know. Seems like a vulnerable spot for them. I'll take a shot with the Blues +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Flyers versus the Pittsburgh Penguins. Flyers opening up as road favorites at -115. Penguins -105 with the over-under at 5.5. Flyers coming into this matchup 26-26-7. The Penguins 23-28-9. Head-to-head, Pittsburgh 6-2-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Flyers on a 3-game winning streak. They just played Pitt last game. They've played them twice in the last 3 games. They beat them 6-1 and then 3-2. Pitt 4-game losing streak. Yeah, Pitt's just been playing horrible here. 3-7 in their last 10. Flyers haven't been the best against Pitt, but these last few they've looked really strong against them. And the Flyers are playing well since on a 2-game streak since returning from All-Star break, playing pretty well. Yeah, I just don't love what I'm seeing from the Penguins here. They're playing very poorly. I'm gonna take a shot with the Flyers on the road today. Next matchup, we've got the Winnipeg Jets versus the Nashville Predators. Winnipeg opening up as road favorites at -125. Nashville +105 with the over-under at 6. Winnipeg coming into this matchup 42-14-3. Nashville 20-30-7. Head-to-head, Winnipeg 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Winnipeg, I think they're on an 11-12 game win streak. It's been great for them. Coming off an Ottawa win yesterday. Nashville 2-8 in their last 10. Only scored 1 goal in 2 games. They've coming off a Florida loss. Winnipeg 6-0 on the road. The under is hit in 4 of their last 5 on the road against Nashville. Yeah, it's just been brutal for Nashville. Winnipeg, hottest team in the league right now. Give me the Jets on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Wild versus the Utah Hockey Club. Utah opening up as home favorites at -165. The Wild +140 with the over-under at 5.5. Wild coming into this matchup 34-20-4. Utah 26-24-9. Head-to-head, Utah 2-0-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Minnesota coming off a Detroit loss. Utah on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Chicago win. Minnesota 9-4 on the road. They're 14-6 against Utah. The over's hit in 9 of their last 12 on the road against Utah. I think Minnesota's a good dog here. They've been good against Utah here. Pretty good value today. I'll take a shot with the Wild plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas opening up as home favorites at minus 385. Chicago plus 300 with the over-under at 6. Chicago coming into this matchup 17-34-7. Vegas 34-18-6. Head-to-head, Chicago 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Chicago 2-8 in their last 10. They are on a 4-game losing streak coming off a Utah loss. Vegas coming off an LA loss. Chicago 2-7 on the road against Vegas, 7-13 against Vegas. They're 0-5 on the road right now. Yeah, I just don't have much confidence in Chicago. They just don't win road games. Haven't been able to really all season here. I think I got to take the Golden Knights at home today. Then the last matchup, we've got the Vancouver Canucks versus the Anaheim Ducks. Vancouver opening up as road favorites at minus 135. Anaheim plus 115 with the over-under at 5.5. Vancouver coming into this matchup 27-20-11. The Ducks 25-25-7. Head-to-head, Vancouver 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Vancouver 5-5 in their last 10, coming off an LA win. Anaheim on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Buffalo loss. Vancouver 8-0 against Anaheim. 5-0 on the road against Anaheim. I mean, they've been pretty dominant against Anaheim here. The Ducks coming off back-to-back underdog covers here. They've played very well. 4-1 at home. Haven't been good against Vancouver, though. Vancouver been pretty dominant against them. But even with the dominance, I'm just intrigued with Anaheim. They've been a covering machine right now. All underdogs. The last 10 games, they've been underdogs. They've covered in 9 of their last 10. That's just plus 1.5s. Not counting the 7 wins they had as underdogs here of the last 10. Yeah, I'll take a shot with Anaheim plus 1.5 at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out today, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.